What is going on, guys? So picking up a little bit later on in the morning here. It's like 8:30, 8:45 right now. Sorry I didn't grab the camera sooner, but I didn't think I was actually going to be working on the farm today. Thought I was going to be going to my normal job, but plans changed and I got a lot of stuff to do, so I asked for the day off and I got it. Thankfully I have a boss who, when he hired me, part of the deal was he would let me off whenever I needed to do farm work. So it works out very nicely. So today I've got to first grind up a batch of chicken feed, and then I've got to stack all the hay bales in the hoop building. Once I get all the hay bales stacked, I'm gonna go hook to a tedder, blow apart some windrows of first cutting hay that we have some places. We're gonna roll some more hay and then go over to a field that we're custom cutting for someone. We're gonna ted that. So anyways, got quite a bit to do today. That stuff's been sweating out for a week and a half now. If there's any moisture that was in it or heat, it should be dissipated by now. Need to move some stuff around and get to grinding feed. Remember, kids, always check your oil. So when I've talked about grinding feed before, y'all have probably kind of wondered what I mean by that. So this right here is our International 1150 grinder mixer. Dad bought it as somebody's cast off. It needed the belts replaced then. That was like 20 years ago or something. It still needs the belts replaced and it's still a cast off, but it works. I don't ever really think it's broken. Anyways, it's got a scale on it so we can weigh out each of our different ingredients. So I'm gonna pull it outside, dump the minerals into the chute right here that just goes straight into the mixer. And then we're gonna pull up to our feed bins and get out 200 pounds of oats, 550 pounds of roasted soybeans, and the remaining balance of the ton of feed in corn. Turn the lights on. Wonder why I turned the lights on? Because I'm lazy and I didn't wire the plug up to the battery because I couldn't find a good wire passage, so I just wired it up to the lights. Anyways, it's close enough to 0. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and find 0. 0 is at 200, and we'll just say 50 pounds. So now we're gonna add 200 to that and make it 450. Okay, now we're gonna start the grinder up. On that, let's just go admire these pretty cows. So in case if y'all were wondering, we do kind of name our cows. They do have number tags, but you can also refer to them as steak, burger, filet mignon, rump roast, right? I mean, don't we all? Anyways, you can see some of the calves out here. Actually, there's quite a few calves laying here right now. They're so cute. So we just cleared out the big field that the cows were in, and we are going to start roller crimping that and planting it to a cover crop later. So we'll probably fly it with the drone at some point to make sure there's no calves out there yet. All right, time to close the oats and open the beans. Just like that. And open. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and set the scale to 1,000 pounds. So guys, we're gonna save a lot of the details of the trailer for a big reveal video at some point, but I figured I'd show you a little bit of progress we've been making. This is part of the progress report right here. We have lights in the trailer. Pretty bright lights at that. Y'all are concerned about it being dark and gloomy with the dark cabinets. Our lights, no problem for that. You can see here we got everything attached in now. The tool cubbies are all in. Battery cabinet is in. We have our outlets up there. Charger's gonna be back here. Compressor's in. It's just sitting there because we needed to put it there. Have our pack out cabinet done. You can see pack out, slide right out. Don't worry, they're not gonna fall out going down the road because those shelves are actually at a pretty good angle. I need to fasten this to the other cabinet, but this here is a fastener shelf. Our goal is to have everything but the drawers done by Friday night. You're watching this right now, it's Thursday. So we got a little bit more stuff to pump out. Still got a cabinet to build back here, but we are getting there. And go back out to make sure we don't put too many beans in. Making good progress on that. Some say farmers do nothing. Now granted, we aren't just crop farmers. We have a lot more going on, but I feel like we're always on the run. We only farm 800 acres and I'm often off of work a lot of times during the summer because Dad needs an extra person. Hey pal, what's going on? I know. These dogs love to smother you with love. I mean, puppies, whatever I call you guys. So when I baled these bales right here, they were at, some of them were at, around 10%. So the bales at John's were alfalfa at about 13%. Those cooled down really quickly and we put them away over there. But over here, some of these bales, there was green spots in them, and you know, they were around 20%, so they're going to take longer. And when you wrap up more moist hay in the bale, it's going to heat up a little bit, and you don't want it to heat up when it's in a stack because that heat can't escape, and then it will maybe cause your hay to combust. Once they cool down, we stack them up, and then we're good to go. So actually though, I baled these two loose. Dad and I decided they need to be tighter, so I went ahead and turned the pressure up. This one might have still been a little looser. The bales I made the second day were pretty tight. We found out that as long as we're not chopping the hay, and especially if it's grass hay, we don't need to hold back at all, so we're going full send on the pressure. Now I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off and let the auger run out. Now we're gonna pull over into the shed and unload 1,000 pounds into the feed tank. Okay, I've got the chicken feed all ground, dumped out, got the feed covered up and the mixer unhooked. Now I put the bale spear on the tractor, and we're gonna take all these bales out of the hoop building and then put them back in. Okay, well, I'm done stacking hay now. And what did look like a whole lot of hay, now looks like quite a bit less hay, but this hoop building holds a lot. So I'm gonna get the rake ready and then hopefully start raking right after lunch or before lunch. I'm not sure which one. I don't even know what time it is. It's that good old after lunch kind of feeling. Well, I need to get going, so the greasing and putting more zip ties on that can wait. We need to get the hay raked and then go over and start tedding. Alright, I finished clipping hay. I have the tedder hooked up now, and I'm gonna go blow apart some really wet windrows and then go ted a new field.